Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're going to talk about 5 simple ways that we can all make a difference. And they're pretty easy, but they're things that we can do in our own home. Might seem difficult, but they're really not. They're pretty easy. So, the first thing, of course, we've talked about this before, remember your bag. When you go to the grocery store, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, not that this is fancy, but you can bring your own foldable bag. This is one of my favorites. Got a bunch of these down in the cities. And it just pops out. And so then when they say paper or plastic, you can say, never mind, I brought my own. Or if you just have a few things, just say, I don't need a bag. Make sure you have your receipt in your hand, though, because they're going to wonder if you walked out with it. So just have the receipt in your hand. So just a few examples of when you use reusable bags, what happens? How much do you reduce the plastic trash that's around? So has anybody heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? It's actually a place between Hawaii and San Francisco. There's a bunch of plastic that's just kind of joined together, and it looks like a small island, and it's actually twice the size of Texas. That is huge, and it's floating somewhere again between San Francisco and Hawaii, and it weighs 3.5 million tons. And it's 80% plastic. So that's amazing. If we can capture some of that plastic, not even create it, so it doesn't have to blow around and get out into the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, that's the thing to do. And by reducing that, we can use our plastic, we can use our own bags, not plastic, or cloth bags, we can use those. That's great. How about if everybody in the United States actually combined all the plastic that we used in plastic bags? There's a lot of people that still like the plastic. If we tied those all together and end to end, it would circle the earth 776 times. That's a lot of plastic. So if we could reduce even a portion of that, that would be good. So remember your reusable bag. The other next point, second point, is to get rid of vampire or phantom energy usage items. And it's not the phantom or vampire in like the movies, the teenage movies that are out with a dreamy guy in it. It's the things that use a lot, that zap energy when they're on. So for example, if you have a surge protector and you have a cell phone cord plugged in, and there's an indicator light that says, yep, it looks like we're charging, even though there's nothing on the end of it, you're charging, you're using energy that you don't want to be using. You're paying for it, but you're not really getting any benefit out of it. So make sure you unplug, undo this. This is one way, a great way, is just to undo this, and then it's not taking energy. Or you can have a surge protector, which is a great thing. Now, everybody thinks that surge protectors are, I'm going to get this out of the way actually. Surge protectors are all the same. They're not. Now, inherently, surge protectors prevent surges from impacting our appliances, our TVs, and that kind of thing. But there are different surge protectors. And if you'd like to save energy, perfect example, surge protector, this is an energy efficient surge protector. It actually guards your electricity surges, but it also, if you're not using a certain appliance, let's say you have 2 or 3 things plugged in here, and the major, they have it's called a slave cell in here. If let's say you use your TV the most, you would put that in the master cell, and then everything else would be a slave cell. So if you shut off the TV, everything else gets shut off. It automatically does it for you. And so it's kind of smarter than me. That's good. And so I would get one of these and plug what I want to shut off automatically. And it saves lots of energy. And the thing you do is you look at your bill. It's a great thing. You save energy. Yay. So have fun, and I'll do the next important ones in the next show. Thanks.